Take two international cocktail kings, send them to the hippest cities in the world to uncover the style, the passion and the personalities, and then go head-to-head as they battle it out to create the city's ultimate cocktail. For their latest challenge, the Cocktail Kings have hit Colin's hometown, London.
Typical British weather, isn't it?
Yeah. 1 minute it rains, the next minute it's a bit grey, it's a bit cloudy.
And the next minute it's grey again, and then it rains again, and it's grey.
The 7.2 million locals here are a varied bunch, speaking nearly 300 languages between them in one of Europe's most densely populated areas. And this ancient city is also steeped in tradition, as a visit to any one of its 3,800 pubs will prove. But it's not a traditional pub that Colin and Dimmy are after for their cocktail showdown, so they head straight for Lounge Lover in the trendy East End of London. With over 40 cocktails on offer, the drinks list here is as creative as its decor. But the Cocktail Kings aren't here to check out the furniture and get straight behind the bar to whip up London's classic cocktail, the Tom Collins.
Oi, geezer.
Guys.
London, the home of rhyming slang cockneys, red pillar boxes, red buses, black cabs.
Black cabs.
So we're going to make the classic Tom Collins, which is a gin-based drink, and of course, gin is so London. But
you have to see that, you know, initially, gin came from Holland.
we didn't steal it, we just took some Dutch courage, you know what I mean?
Because there was no English courage, so you had to go and find something. Then you took it back.
Yeah.
You know?
And refined it and made it better.
I'll give you that. The Collins,
Yeah.
is kind of a style of drinks,
Yeah.
based around lemon juice and sugar,
Yeah.
and then topped up with soda.
It's a very quick, easy, refreshing drink to make.
Most people now think that, you know, London gin needs to make in London. It's a style of gin.
Yeah.
So you could literally go down to Singapore and make a London style of gin, London dry style of gin.
You could go to France, but I'm not going to France to make my gin.
So a large measure of a London dry gin.
Yeah.
Fresh lemon juice.
Yeah.
And the lemon doesn't get more fresh than that. So I'm sweetening it now because otherwise with the lemon, you know, it'd be too sharp. So to make it very palatable and a lot easier to drink, just about 1.5 teaspoons of liquid sugar. Now that I've put all my ingredients, I'll just top it up with soda. Because soda is going to make it, it's going to fizz it a little bit and it's going to make it fresher and very, very refreshing. Because I've built this drink, which means I've put ingredients one on top of the other, I need to stir that.
So you're not shaking it. I was watching this bartender and he was making it, and as he was making it, something just popped in my head and just said, please don't shake it. And as soon as I thought that...
With the soda?
With the soda. As soon as I said that, straight away, tin comes out, bang, all over him. I'm like, doll.
Some people, they learn the hard way.
Yeah, and let's just say he was really embarrassed and he had to go and change his shirt, and I called it the over the shoulder.
Put a couple of straws in.
Yeah, let's have a little try. That is perfect.
And a bad for a Frenchman.
That's not bad for a Frenchman.
Making a great English drink, huh?
Yeah, that's a good balance between citrus and you've got the juniper and the gin.
Yeah.
The soda's really refreshing.
And the sugar makes it all real.
Just binds it all
Exactly,
together really, really nicely.
Okay.
Okay, so you've made the perfect Tom Collins. Well done.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Having mastered the classic London drink, the Cocktail Kings now have to create two brand new ones, so they head off around the city in search of ideas. And Colin wants to introduce Dimmy to some traditional London style.
Look at that, Lock & Co Hatters. This is a classic shop. These flat caps, they're great, you know, pint in a local pub.
Would you wear any of these?
Maybe one.
Yeah?
But let's see if we can find something else.
Find something else.
Okay, let's have a look.
To get a more contemporary take on hat styles, the Cocktail Kings head off in search of the latest London designers. And they've tracked down Noel Stewart, the city's hot new talent, who's turning classic British headwear into a 21st century must-have fashion accessory.
Hats have always come from England and London particularly. All the designers come from London. But normally it would have been that you had hatters, which are for men's hats, and milliners, which are for women's hats.
Okay.
But it's all changed. Now it's sort of more fashion orientated. So like hatters, they don't really exist anymore. Milliners tend to do men's hats, women's hats, all kinds of hats. All the design happens right here.
Oh.
So all the colours, all the fabrics.
We're in the brains.
There's a new mood in menswear. It's a lot more sharper, there's a lot more tailoring, there's a lot more sort of sexy, but, you know, not overtly aggressive.
So how do we go about making a hat? Because now we've seen, so how do we make hats?
Okay.
What's the first step?
You need to get your shape, your very basic shape. For you, I was initially thinking something a little bit more classic, just using the Petersham ribbon. You know, like with just a very simple bow.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, but you know...
It's very easy. It doesn't punch enough.
Exactly.
What about this, yeah? What about
The
you know,
piece.
for really, really punchy?
The piece of rope. I'm going to put a piece of rope on this beautiful luxury item.
Well,
I think we won't.
no. Okay, which one do you think I should try first? All of them.
Yeah. The thing is with hats, you have to try everything until you feel that something grabs your eye and play around with it until you've got the right kind of shape for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
Woo!
Or out of the club.
It's a very good shape, but I prefer...
There.
See, it's just like us when we make cocktails, you know, because when we finish our drinks, you know, and we put the hat on, which is a garnish, you know. It is literally a hat. It is literally a hat.
Actually, that is really, really good. We're actually having a cocktail competition and we'd love you to be a judge.
Cool. Sounds
You
good
do
to
it.
me. Love a
Fantastic.
cocktail.
Oh,
So you're also working on the hats we put on our drinks.
Yeah!
That's good.
So whilst Noel gets to work on some stylish new London attire for the Cocktail Kings, there's a few equally cool places you'll want to check out around London. Kick off your day with a bracing early morning dip in the natural swimming ponds on Hampstead Heath. Set in the middle of 791 acres of gorgeous parkland near the quaint old town of Hampstead, this North London gem is not for the faint-hearted. Unperturbed, dozens of brave souls turn up every morning to take the plunge into the freezing cold, murky waters. Warm up with an English tradition with a difference. In central London at the Uber Coolio Atcha tea rooms, you may get more than you bargain for, with over 150 teas on offer at up to £210 a pot. As the perfect partner to their to die for cakes, it's the ideal place to sit and sup with London's elite. Finish off your day in Camden with its legendary outdoor market and gorgeous three-step lock. Largely hidden from the capital's hustle and bustle, the 9-mile Regent's Canal is one of the city's best-kept secrets and a stunning example of London's 100 miles of picturesque waterways.
And you won't.
Still in search of cocktail inspiration, Colin and Dimmy head to the world's most important contemporary art fair, Frieze, in London's Regent's Park, where local critic Ellie is on hand to stop them committing art faux pas.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about the Frieze Art Fair. What exactly is it?
It's a kind of collection of galleries from all around the world representing international contemporary artists.
Okay.
And they all gather here in London?
Yeah, they all gather here. It's a yearly event.
With over 150 world-class exhibitors to choose from, Ellie has tracked down the event's most alternative artists, who aim to make the audience the spectacle as opposed to themselves.
Some guys here you want to meet.
Okay.
They call themselves the Interlopers.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you all doing? Hello. I'm Dimitri.
Dimitri, hi.
Hi, I'm Colin. Nice to meet you. So what's all this about? Can you
Well-
let us know a little bit more?
Sure, we are a costume hiking club and go on hikes throughout London.
Wow.
And it's not long before Colin and Dimmy don their own iconoclastic hiking attire and join in one of the group's much coveted public hikes.
Got this little horse that Pony made that I think would be great for you to walk around with on our hike.
Okay, brilliant. What's Dimitri wearing? He isn't wearing anything at the moment.
Dimitri,
You don't like me, do you? Okay.
the sleeveless blazer for you.
That's still looking a little too normal.
That
I
looks a
think
bit too normal.
We have a pink backpack on top of that.
Perfect. Yeah,
We
pink
can
backpack.
Into that.
Okay. Shall we go on our hike? All right.
I like my horse. I love my horse. Oops, so Daisy. Round here.
It's
Okay,
our symbol for when we've arrived at a place and we're regrouping,
cool.
which is really the only organizational tool that we have. Some people think of us as one of the exhibits, but I think of the dealers and buyers as wildlife.
Having made a spectacle of themselves, Colin and Dimmy are well on their way to creating their London cocktails. Still to come, the Cocktail Kings seek their fortune.
Bring me the money!
I got it back.
London's late night bites are put to the test, and the winning cocktail is revealed.
I am voting for
In the heart of London, two of the world's best mixologists have been set a unique challenge: to create a brand new cocktail for one of the capital's hippest hangouts that reflects the city, its people, and its style. Determined to show his best mate some real London life, Colin has taken Dimmy to the legendary Walthamstow dog races in the East End of London.
Cheers.
Darling. Thank you, darling.
And one man who knows his greyhounds is stadium manager Paul, who fills the Cocktail Kings in on what dog racing is all about.
So, tell me, how big is the dogs to London and Walthamstow?
Walthamstow is the biggest in Europe.
Yeah. The
So
biggest in Europe?
It's the biggest in Europe. So
Really?
that's why it's well known. Yeah. And it's been here, a long, long time.
How fast do these dogs go?
They can run up to about 50, 60 miles an hour.
50,
I mean, nobody actually times them with a speed camera, but
Did I ever get the, is it a rabbit or a squirrel? What is it?
it's a hare. Now it's just a windsock. So they're just chasing
It's
an
just a
orange-
windsock,
just a
that's it?
windsock, yeah.
So they're chasing a windsock
Chasing
around?
a windsock. If you pick a really good dog, then it can win you a lot of money. And on the big events, you can get up to £100,000.
It's 2 to 1.
Ready to take the Cocktail King's money is Dougie, Britain's longest-serving bookie who knows every trick of the trade.
Are you the punters?
Yeah, we want to bet.
Cool. Blimey, couldn't they send me two good-looking boys? I've got plenty of money.
Yeah.
Oh, you got plenty, mate. Brilliant. Hang about. Hang about. Here we go. I want a bit of your money.
But before the Kings can place a bet, Dougie has to update the odds for the next race by reading the traditional betting sign language from the on-site tic-tac man.
First cockle.
Cockle?
That's a 10.
All right,
3 1
okay.
to 8.
What's this?
That's 12.
That's 12.
4 by staff. That's 5 to 2 is 2.5. Bum hand.
So how do we read this thing properly?
Don't you read it?
No.
They really sent me a couple of mugs. God dear, oh dear.
I'll go Crystal, please. Crystal.
Crystal, £5.
Yeah, it's
You're
not.
going on a bit, aren't you? 14 fivers Crystal, number 5. I hope you can afford it.
So how many thousands do I get with that?
£75 if it wins.
With the Kings backing different dogs, even a trip to the races becomes competitive.
Good luck.
Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Whoa! Go on, superb!
Which one is it? Go on, Crystal! Bring me the money!
No. Yours is at the back, mate.
Huh?
Yours is at the back.
Oh!
He's winning. Oh, no, he's slowing down. No, don't stop. Come on. Oh, my word. I've won. Boy, unlucky, son.
That's okay. I'll be like at the competition. Our competition.
You really reckon you'd be lucky
All
in
the money's
competition?
on me.
No way.
Bets on me, plus your bets, all
right.
bets on me.
So whilst Colin and Dimmy attempt to win their fortune, there's a few places you'll want to be seen come nightfall in London. Grab a classic bite to eat in one of London's sausage and mash restaurants. With over 20 variations of this staple English dish on offer, you can enjoy a reasonably priced feast in the unmistakable ambience of a good old London cafe. After dinner, head to the up-and-coming Old Street area with its hip bars and funky restaurants. When you're ready for a drink, dive into the well-hidden Dragon Bar, Owned by socially spirited bosses, this hip hangout not only serves sizzling hot spirits, but also has an ongoing alternative art exhibition upstairs, where up-and-coming graffiti artists can show off their latest works. Finish off your night at Lola's legendary ice cream van. Often to be found cruising around Angel in northeast London, Lola can rustle you up a classic hot British pudding or cool you down with a range of her homemade ice creams. The perfect way to complete your London night out. But Colin and Dimmy haven't got time for fancy desserts, as back at Lounge Lover, they're out to create their own London classics. Their new cocktails will have to impress a crack panel of local judges, consisting of hat designer Noel, art expert Ellie, and Lounge Lover's bar manager Chris. First up then to create his London-inspired cocktail is Dimmy.
You would hate if I bet you here, wouldn't you? In your own house.
What, in London?
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to happen.
Oof. Right. When we started looking at the hats, the hats was a great source of inspiration.
Oh, okay.
But
so
hey,
you're staying traditional.
You Brits, especially in London, are very proud about that tradition. Now, I did a bit of research, and one thing that is very British is to enjoy tea and have cucumber sandwiches in rose gardens. Then lemons, which I've diced up. The next thing that I'm going to put in is basil leaves. The basil is going to add some creaminess to the drink, and that actually works really well with the cucumber. And before you say anything, I'm going to keep on going because... And funny enough, I've managed to source this gin. And this gin, as they claim, has rose petal and cucumber essences. So then I'm going to add a large measure of that. Now that I've put all these ingredients in here, I need to muddle it because I need to extract all the juices, the oils from the lemon and the basil.
You're making basil juice or cucumber juice?
Your British sense of humour is absolutely
brilliant,
appalling.
It's brilliant.
It's appalling.
It's appalling, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Did I sound British enough for you here? It's appalling. Another thing that I'm adding is elderflower, because elderflower is another...
elderflower.
Exactly. Elderflower is something that's very London, very British,
Yeah.
That you enjoy with sodas and all sorts of flavors, Just that flower angle is really good. The next thing I'm going to put, is a bit of sugar syrup, okay? Just liquid sugar, just a couple of teaspoons. I'm going to shake it, just make it cold. Which is obviously what we're trying to do in the drink, yeah?
It doesn't get too hot in London, does it?
Okay. It's good to smell because when you smell like this, you really get the flavors of every ingredient. You go like this. It's just like art. If you don't like it, it means that you don't understand it.
Oh, shut up.
That's what it means. Yes, it does.
This is rubbish. Let's just hope the judges understand your drink.
Oh, they will, believe me.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I'm putting crushed ice here because the crushed ice is going to add a quick amount of dilution as if I was using cubed ice. Okay. I'm going to fine strain it because I don't want all the bits of lemon, basil, and cucumber that are in here.
Right.
What I'm going to add on top of it is a bit of soda water, because soda water is going to give us that extra little fizz at the end, and then I'm going to stir it. And the last thing I want is when you try it to take only the soda. What I've added here is just basil leaf, and I'm also going to add a few pieces of cucumber on top. I'm in your house here. I'm in London.
Yeah.
There was a freak time, when the French were lost to the Brits. Okay. So this is called the Trafalgar. Because later on, I'm going to take it back.
Oh, God.
Desperate to win on his home turf, it's Colin's turn to create his London cocktail.
I loved it when we were the interlopers and we were just galloping around the art festival. It wasn't what I expected, but hey, I thought...
Hey, it's art. What can you expect about art? Art is unexpected.
So I thought I'd use a very unexpected product in my cocktail. And I've decided to use rhubarb. What I did was I just stewed the rhubarb slightly and strained it, blitzed it, and it's become a puree. So I'm going to use a large measure of it. What this will do to my drink is it'll make it quite creamy. It'll give it a creamy texture, basically. Got to use the gin. We're in London, got to use gin. And now what the gin will do with the rhubarb is it will really bind with the juniper, which is the base of all gins. Okay. A large measure in there. Yeah. Now, what I've done here is I've brewed up a nice pot of tea. There's a little secret in there. This is just English breakfast tea.
Yeah.
And I've put in here cinnamon and vanilla as well.
I can really get that on the nose.
Let it chill down, add some sugar with some spices, and this will sweeten the drink. And I'm going to use 2 measures of this to sweeten the rhubarb, because rhubarb is actually quite a dry, it's quite a dry taste. So I'll give this a little shake. Now this, oh, wow, that's cold. I can even write my name in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loser, did you spell it right?
Yeah, right. Now, I'm going to present my drink in a teapot.
In a teapot?
It's got to be done. We're here in London. Hey, as you can tell, it rains a little bit.
The tea thing. We
drink lots of tea.
You've covered the tea angle very well. Huh? And you give me a lot of hassle for the tradition before. There you go. Right, so you're pouring it all of it with the ice.
I'm going to pour all of it with the ice. The ice is there to dilute it. I want to dilute that as much as possible. Hey, it's a sharing drink, because you don't drink tea on your own. Come on. Well, you do, but it's always nice to share with a friend. So, a couple of glasses. You know, I absolutely loved it when we were with Noel yesterday. So I thought, you know what? The hat, or the decoration, or the garnish, is going to be a mixture of seasoned fruits. You've got blackberries, raspberries, and the marshmallows, bruv.
Yeah.
I watched you yesterday with that pink bag behind your back, and I thought, marshmallows.
I knew you'd pick up on that.
This drink I'm going to call the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
I really don't think that this is going to beat the Trafalgar.
Forget it.
I really don't think so. Hey, boy, good luck.
I wish you all the best.
Pressure is on you.
No, the pressure's on you.
Oh, no, I'm an outsider. Pressure's on you.
Oh, well, you lost then.
Okay, guys, before we judge your cocktails, you might want to try these 2 on for size.
Ooh. Wow! Fantastic.
You have gone over my expectations. I mean, wow.
Oh, look at that.
That's a great hat.
It's a great hat. You're not too bad either.
That's Colin. Huh? Bang on. You were bang on.
Whilst Colin and Dimmy try on their new London headwear, the judges get on with their real task of tasting the drinks.
I am voting for Colin.
Yes!
I am voting for Dimmy.
Yes!
No way.
Come on.
I am voting for Colin.
God! Of course.
So it's Colin's tea party cocktail that looks set to take London by storm.
Thank you, Elliot. You didn't like rhubarb. Thank you, Elliot.